Hey everybody, it's Lee with the Turquoise Valentine, and we're going to make a cute patriotic craft tonight. If you're watching the replay, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this craft. Hope you give it a try, and you can always post it in my free group, which is the Turquoise Valentine's Crafters Reveal. If you haven't joined that group, please go and do so. There's lots of talented people in there. It's a great community, and you can post any kind of crafts that you do. So be sure to go join that if you haven't already. Hey Heather, is it GK? Hey GK, hey Colin, there's my baby boy. He's getting married in 8 days, y'all. 8 days till the wedding. He will be a grown-up married man. Hey Kathy, hey Nancy, hey Debbie. I can't believe he will be married. My son married. That's just crazy to even say. Hey Gail, hey Crystal. I know I'm on a weird night, but I told y'all Monday night that I would be live tonight because tomorrow night I got something going on and I can't go live. So, but I'm going to end up having to switch anyway because my son will be having football games in August, and so I'm eventually going to have to switch to Thursdays instead of Friday because I'll be at a Friday night football game every Friday. Hey Lindy, hey Sharon and Nancy and Patricia. Hi everybody, I'm so glad you're here. So tonight I'm going to do something, and I saw one of my fellow creatives do last night. Thank you. It used to be in my shop, but I don't have shirts anymore because my shirt girl decided to go a different direction. Thank you, Kathy. Hey Wendy. So anyway, I saw a fellow creative do this last night, and I just fell in love with it. And so I had to do it for y'all. I've already seen somebody do it in the group today, and I was like, oh, they did it. It's so cute. So we're going to do this tonight. And so I don't know if a lot of y'all follow her. It's Amanda Made. That's her page. And she does lots of little miniature stuff like I love. We're not doing miniature tonight, though, but she does lots of pretty things. So if you're not already following Amanda Made, go follow her and watch her. She is awesome. Her husband plays guitar in the background. It's real soothing to watch. And we're going to do something that she did last night. So, hey, Delina from Alabama. Oh, your 86-year-old mother's watching. Hey, Mom. Karen and Tanya and Sherry and Pat. Hey, everybody. This is peach sparkling water. It's not really sparkling anymore because it's a big thing and I've been drinking it all day, so the sparkling is kind of gone. But it's the peach water from Walmart that's in those big liter, I don't know what it is, but they are wonderful because I'm on keto, so it has no sugar, and it's so good. The peach is wonderful. So Pamela, you love her too, so Amanda Made, go check her out. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to attempt to do it. I kind of tried a little today. Got it all together, and I was like, I love what she did. It is so stinking cute. So you'll have to watch mine. You have to go watch hers because I'm doing mine a little different than what she did as far as the colors and stuff go, but I just fell in love with it. So we're going to jump right into it after I've said hey to everybody. Hey everybody, I'm sorry if I missed you. It's so many of you. I would love to say hey to every one of you. So what we're going to do is, this is just a regular, it's 2.5, I think it's 2.5 by, no, it's 2.5 inch. Yes, a 2.5 inch round styrofoam, and it's that rough kind of styrofoam. You can get these at Dollar Tree sometimes. You can get them at Walmart, Hobby Lobby, anywhere, and they're really expensive. So this is what we're going to start with. Thank y'all for sprinkling. So she didn't do hers patriotic, but that's what we're going to do tonight. We're going to do it patriotic. Oh, thank you. It used to be in my shop. It's not anymore, but I love my shirt. Yes, Tina, she is. She makes some cute miniatures, and y'all know that's deep and dear to my heart. I love me some miniature stuff. And y'all are killing it in the group with the little lemonade stands and all that stuff. Oh my gosh, y'all are just killing it. It's so cute. Yes, Sherry, I love her too. She's a sweet lady. Okay, so what she said to do is, and I did ask her permission, and she's like, oh yeah, go ahead, it's fine. So, but you'll have to go check hers out that she did last night and see how I did it and see how she did it. So I'm going over her directions too. So I'm doing it the same exact size that she did, but I'm just doing mine patriotic. So what you do is you're going to cut fabric, and I'm going to try to count the squares, guys, so that way you'll know how many. One size is 2.5 inches square, and then the other color you want to use is 3.5 inches square. So I didn't count, I just cut until I knew that I was going to have more than enough. I'll probably have enough to make 2. So I'm going to do patriotic, but like I said, you can do any color you want. She did other colors, like summery colors, and this could be good for fall. You could do a sunflower, and this is so stinking cute. I just fell in love with it when I saw it. Okay, so we're going to take our ball. Y'all probably done this at some point or another to make a rag ball. That's kind of what we're doing, but we're going to turn it into a flower. So anyway, so here is our little, this is the smaller size, the 2.5 inch square, and then these are 3.5, but this is 2.5, so I'm going to start with it, and I'm probably going to poke my eye out, so let me find something else to poke with. No, I'll just do this. I'm going to break off my little skewer. I've got 100 of them. Okay, so I'm just using a bamboo skewer, and I just broke the end off, tore it in half, whatever you want to call it. So I just did that. So that's what I'm going to poke the little squares with. So you're going to put your little bamboo skewer or your dowel, or she used a screwdriver is what she used when she did it. And what size squares? Okay, this one's 2.5. This one is 3.5, because we want the back petals of the flower to be a little bit bigger, so that's why those are bigger. Thank you, Becky. Yes, Amanda made. So if you haven't, don't follow her, go check her out. She did this last night. So we're going to kind of go around the center of the ball like this. She went around the center, and the one I did today, I went around the center. I'm going to go to the center, and I'm going to go a little bit forward, just a little bit from the center, like to the front. And then you're just going to take that piece and just poke it down in there like that. Easy peasy. So we're going to try to count. So you just take your square on the wrong side, and then you're just going to put your little stick over it like that. And then go not right next to it, but just go a little over, because you don't have to go exactly right next to it. So we're just going to go around our little sphere, our ball, or whatever you want to call it, 2.5 inch and 3.5 inch. But if you make a bigger ball, of course you're going to have more bigger squares. Okay, this is a 2.5 inch ball. So I'm just going to kind of go all the way around and see how I've spaced them out just a little bit, because you don't have to go that close because it kind of fills itself in. Hey Tammy, thank you Lynn. Hey Deanna. Okay, so you just sit here and just do the same thing. Just gather it in the middle and put it around your little skewer or your screwdriver or pokey thing or whatever you use to to poke in with. It really doesn't matter. Like I said, she used a screwdriver and I had a bamboo skewer, and so I just did that, but I tore the end off because I had to poke my eye out. We don't want any emergency room visits during a live, do we? Yeah, same way you make rag balls, but we're going to do it a little different. Like I said, this is her idea, and I just was completely mesmerized watching her last night, and I was like, can I do that? And she was like, absolutely you can. Okay, so here's the square. You put it in the middle on the wrong side, like that. And like this fabric doesn't have a right or wrong side. It's the same on both sides, which is fantastic. But most fabrics are not that way. But the gingham usually is. Okay, so let's see. Hey, Tina from Phoenix. So while we're sitting here chatting and I'm poking holes in my ball, if you place an order with me like the 1st of May, the mail they've been sleeping or something, I don't know. It's really slow, and a lot of you have messaged me, and hopefully the packages are coming. And also, if you have ordered a patriotic gnome, when you get it, check it and make sure it has a hole at the top of his hat. Because I have discovered that there may be a handful of them that went out without a hole in his hat and his back, so you could tie your garland to it. And if it is, please message me and email me or something and let me know, and we will deal with it. Played in the dirt all day, Donna. Good Lord. You've been planting flowers? Painted the flowers all over the page. Tarita, it's somewhere in my videos. It's been, it was probably the beginning of March, because I remember when I did that. I had been at Deidre's for a week when she was really sick. Okay. Now, it's not a good look for the wedding if I poke my eye out. So see how it's coming along, and like I said, I'm just doing them, spacing them out. I'm not really, but I'm just going all the way around. And she just did one row. Yeah, so these are 2.5. The next ones we do will be 3.5. Jody, I hope so. I hope it gets there. It's like, oh my gosh. Okay, good, Kathy. Yours has a hole. Wonderful. Because I have 2 files, okay? Sometimes I'm out here late at night cutting, and some of them, a few of them, didn't get holes. So, yes, please check it if you don't. So the patriotic kit will come out this weekend, probably Saturday, because I have been cutting and cutting, cutting, cutting. And y'all, I did a big grown-up thing today. I ordered another laser. So I can go faster. So yes, that's my big news, is I got another big laser coming. But it'll be a couple months before it comes. Okay, Lori, make sure it has a hole in his hat and the back piece. You'll see, you'll know, because he won't have a hole. You'll know. Okay, so here is my, looks like Saturn, doesn't it? So I kind of did, well, it kind of looks like the middle, but I kind of did it closer to the front on one side than the other. I don't know if you can actually tell. You probably can't. But I did it kind of closer to the front. Made the rag balls. Silver fall, dark green. Oh, pretty. Yes, the rag balls are fun. Okay, so now we are going to take our big fabric, which is the 3.5 square. I did, oh, thank you, Tina. This is not my idea, though. This is Amanda Made. She did this last night on her page, and her page is called Amanda Made, and I just had to do it. Okay, so same thing. We're going to go right behind that row, and we're going to do that. Yes, and I got another laser. It won't be here, though, for a while. Yay, Dawn's has a hole. Yeah, the mail is nuts, y'all. I mean, some of these packages have been saying that they've been in Memphis for 2 weeks or more. And I'm like, oh my goodness. Stuff that was ordered the 1st of May. And here we are, Memorial Day weekend. Okay. So I'm just doing the same thing. I'm just poking down in there like that. So it's starting to look like this. But you see how it's starting to look like a flower? Hey, Kathy. Just check mine. It does have a hole in the hat. Yay. Good. Okay. But if yours doesn't for some reason, just let me know. And you can, you know, she talked about gluing these in, and you can. You can definitely dip it in some like tacky glue or Elmer's glue or whatever and do the same thing. But I did one today and it was totally fine. And I don't think I needed any glue because it stays in there. Good job. We can see closer to the front. Okay. So I'm just poking it down in there, maybe like that far. Just enough. You'll know when you poke it in there, you'll kind of feel it. It gets tight, so just kind of push it in there. Do you stagger the fabric? Not really. I'm just kind of going. You can, but then I tried to do that today. I tried to stagger mine, and then it ended up, I don't know. I got off somehow. But you just put it on the top, in the middle, and then pull it down, and then just poke it in. Initially, it came from Labrisca. Okay, so Labrisca made the rag balls. And then Amanda made a flower last night, and that's what we're doing. But I've made rag balls in the past for decor and stuff, so it's been around a long time. But yeah, I knew Labrisca had made the balls because Amanda had said that last night, and then Amanda took it and did something else with it. So this is so cute. So I'm just poking it in. Goes pretty quickly. Hey, Jeannie. Your package, I know. Everybody's package is in transit, and it looks like it's been sitting in Memphis for weeks. And I'm like, oh my goodness. Yay, Marcia, is it Marcia or Marcia? Hers has a hole in it. Yay. All right, we're going to pick a name in a minute. Something ordered shipped on April 29th, been stuck in Memphis. I know, Susan, tell me, I know, because I've called them, and they're like, well, there's nothing we can do about it. You can just track it, you know, blah, blah, blah. Really? I'm like, we live in 2021, and that's all you can tell me? Hey, Kat, through with payroll. Yay! Hey, from North Dakota, Susan. So now I've done that row, and then I'm just going to start below it and do the same thing. And then it's going to go like, I'm breaking my stick, guys. Look what happened. Let's get this other piece. Doing the butterflies. Yeah, Deb, I can do the butterflies, yes. I was going to try that anyway, and then I saw somebody do it in the group, and I was like, oh, somebody did the butterflies. Hey, Cynthia. Love the colors. Yes, I wanted to do patriotic. She did more of a softer yellowish colors last night, and they were so cute, y'all. I just loved it. I fell in love with it. How is it you never made rag balls? They're adorable. Yes, rag balls are great, and they're great if you do it and you fill in with like a tier tray or a dough bowl or just to add some color, and you can do them from every holiday. Kathy, I am making it's a rag. We're gonna make a rag flower, okay? See how cool it's looking? But I'm almost done with the back. Let's see. So I'm just, at this point, you just kind of start randomly poking them in, even though you're going in a row, but it starts getting to look like, you know, just not in rows anymore. But see why I'm saying that you make the flowers in the back, the squares in the back bigger so they'll stand up over these. So I thought that was clever of her to do that. More B-tier tray sets. Sandy, I'm not at the moment. I'm just doing patriotic, but just to keep moving on with the holidays that's coming. But I may bring them back out at some point. Whenever I get caught up at some point. But I'm going to do the patriotic, and then I'm going to jump straight to fall because I know that y'all want to get stuff so you can start working on your fall crafts so you can get going on it. Freezing cold. Y'all, it's supposed to be like 69 for the high this weekend. It's Memorial Day weekend. It's Mississippi. We're supposed to be sweltering hot, and I don't know what's going on with crazy weather, but I was going to try to get in the pool a little bit this weekend, but not if it's 69 degrees. Heck no. Okay, so I'm just poking and poking, almost done. And then we're going to do the center part. But look at how cute it's looking. And it looks so much bigger than it started out, doesn't it? Got your Happy Mail yesterday. Oh, we got to choose somebody for Happy Mail. Y'all are going to like the Happy Mail tonight. Okay, let me scroll and let's find somebody. Now look out here at these boys in the pool. The boys are swimming. Deb Sears Walker. Deb, if you will message me, message my page with your address, I'll send you some Happy Mail. And this is what you're getting. Ta-da! You're going to get a gnome, just a gnome by himself. And you can paint him and he'll have a little triangle where he can just stand up. Isn't he cute? So you'll get one that you can finish for you. Okay, 43 in Wisconsin. Gosh, I don't know what's happening. Yeah, Hobby Lobby was putting fall out when I was there about a week ago. And some Christmas. I got the Christmas, I wasn't there a week ago. I was there the other day. They were putting Christmas stuff out too, all the Christmas florals. But you know, I know they always have it out in July, but I'm like, y'all, it's May. We're just getting into springtime and stuff. We're just getting started. Okay. A couple more back here and we'll be done and we're going to work on... Look, I had just enough, guys, and I didn't even count. Somebody was counting, right? Because I didn't even count. And this was a yard of fabric. And I just started whacking off, you know, with my rotary cutter. That's how I did it. So look, there's my back. I didn't even count. I can count these though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. About 17 or 18 that went around here, squares. And then I don't know how many of these because I was talking. And I said I was going to count. Maybe somebody was counting. So there's this. Look how stinking cute. And look how big it looks compared to the way it started. It was just that big. And now it's this big thing, okay? So luckily, all them boys are having a fun. They got some friends over and they're swimming. Yeah, I don't know when, Stacy, when it'll go on sale. Okay, so this is some of the fuzzy yarn that I used this back last, I want to say it was July. And I did Christmas in July, and I made a little wreath with this, with the little mason jar lids. So if you haven't seen that, y'all need to go see that. Okay, so it's got like a, it's white, so it's hard to see. So it's got like a string, and then the fuzzy stuff's on one side. So this is exactly what she used, and I was like, yes, I have all that stuff, I can do it. What size were the squares? Okay, the blue squares, the first round was 2.5, and the ones on the back are 3.5, because you want them to stick up a little higher than the ones in the front. The ball was 2.5. It's just styrofoam. Okay, so this fuzzy stuff, and you could do white in the center, you could do brown in the center and do a sunflower, but I want to do patriotic. So she used this too, and I was like, oh, I have that stuff. So I'm just going to kind of glue it down. Let it set a minute and get started. What size are the blue and red squares? 2.5 for the small ones and 3.5 for the red. And I had just enough. Oh, Brenda, you have it in blush? Oh, yes, you can make some. Wait till y'all see how cute this is going to be. So I'm just basically, I glued the end down, and then I'm just going to kind of spiral it around, put some glue down and spiral it. Of course, she made it look a whole lot easier than what I'm doing. And I gotta let it set up so it won't make a mess on me. Okay. Now, because I don't want to pull it off. So then I'm just gonna, my spool came up, the bundle came apart, so I had to put it on a piece of cardboard. Okay, so I'm just, every once in a while, I'm just gonna put a little line of glue and then just kind of spin my little flower and get it to stay. And this stuff is very forgiving because it's fuzzy, so the fuzziness kind of covers up any, if you don't get it quite straight, you can't tell because it's fuzzy, and it's wonderful. Yeah, I love it when you have the stuff to make. So I figured, okay, y'all probably have fabric because I know that you've been doing the little fabric flowers. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna do this tomorrow night if she says it's okay to do what she did. So Amanda Made is where I got the idea from. So you gotta go check her out and go look at what she did last night, and then you'll have to see how I did. Because hers were cute. She didn't do patriotic, and the minute I saw what she was doing, I said, oh my goodness, I've got to do patriotic. There's no way. The fuzzy yarn, I think this came from, it may have come from Walmart. I know Joann's or Michael's or somebody will have it. I know Hobby Lobby does. But it's, I don't even know what it's called. Maybe, not the Gopher Faux, but it's, Amanda called it eyelash yarn. But it's kind of fuzzy. I'll hold it up in just a minute again. But we're just going round and round till I'm covering up that whole styrofoam part. And y'all can wait to see how cute this is. But this yarn is good for like Christmas crafts. If you go back to last July, I think it was July, when we did Christmas in July, and I did some little wreaths out of the mason jar rings. And I just wrapped this stuff all the way around the little mason jar ring thing. And it looks like a wreath. It's so cute. Yarn, I got it at Walmart or Joann's. It's because I've had it for a while. Okay, we're getting there. Knocking my glue gun over. She is sweet. So, Jerry, you saw her make them last night. Did you just not think those were the cutest things ever? Ever, ever, ever. They were so stinking cute. Oh, Laura, you watched her too because I know you were on there. And I messaged her right after, and I'm like, girl, I want to do that. My shirt used to be in my shop, but my shirt person changed her mind of what she was doing in life, and so she's no longer making them, but I've got to work on that. Have actually had a lady that contacted me that's a follower, and I've got to get back with her, but you know, my life's been crazy since the first of the year, so hopefully after this wedding, everything's going to kind of calm down, because y'all, I still got crafts to make for the wedding. Cut stuff and engrave stuff and all that. I'm making the ladybugs. Yeah, this would be a cute ladybug too if you did it all red. This would be cute. There's so many possibilities, and that's what kind of crafts that I love, is when you can take something like Amanda saw the rag balls and she saw that and she said, oh, it looks like a flower. And see, that's the kind of crafts I like, that are kind of have so much versatility that you can turn it into something else. That's just pretty cool, especially when you have the supplies to do it. And then you can, oh, well, I got the supplies, so I'll just do this, do something else. All right, I'm going to go one more time around. Y'all, this is so cute. I did it on a smaller one today. And this one is cuter, I think, than the smaller one, because I wanted to see how I could do it, how I did. Then I didn't even count for y'all. But the inner ring took me about 17 or 18. Okay. Got strings. But I cut my squares. I have one of those rotary mats with the mat, and then you have the little wheel rotary cutter. I don't have it over here. So that's how I cut mine, with my ruler. You can see a turtle. Yeah, a turtle. You can see lots of stuff. All right, let's get all this out of the way before I start shedding. But see, here it is. Let me show y'all up close again. So see, it has this string, and then the fuzz is like on top of that. I know I need to get started. I mean, there's some of it that is started, but there's some stuff I need to do. But it's pretty much planned out. All I gotta do is put in the laser and hit go, and it'll go. I'm cutting stuff for y'all right now. But after Saturday, next week is wedding. And I'll be going down there at some point. Okay, look at the strings. And I'll turn it around and show y'all. How adorable is this? It's so cute. Look at it. See, it's like, isn't it cute? It looks like a big flower. Okay, so now we are going to, I don't know if this is going to be big enough. I think I'm going to have to use this. I'm going to use a dowel. And see if I can't, I'm going to cut it. Let me see. I got a pot that I'm going to put it in. So let me just see how much I need to cut off. Maybe a little bit. Like a pizza cutter. Okay, so I'm just going to cut off, if I can. These are my big honking cutter shears, but it still won't cut this dowel, so I'm going to just kind of score it with the blade all the way around. And then I'm just going to snap it in half. Easy. Yeah, I'm surprised y'all can't hear these children out here screaming. Okay. They're like, we'll be quiet. We're promised. We're going to be quiet. Okay, so I'm going to paint my stem. This is crisp green. I didn't use parakeet. Can y'all believe it? And I'm just going to put some on a baby wipe. If I be quiet, I bet y'all can hear them. I'm going to go out there and say, those ladies, all 1,000 of them can hear y'all screaming and acting like a bunch of girls. They're out there swimming. Water's too cold for me. I was hoping it's going to be hot this weekend and I could try to get in it, but okay. So there's my, so that just kind of stains it, but it's not completely covered. Like it's still got, you can see the wood come through. And then I'm going to set it over here and let it dry. But I got to zhuzh up my pot. This is just a little pot. I think this is actually one of the Dollar Tree pots that comes in that little pack. And that is all the floral foam I have, guys. I need some floral foam. I need a Dollar Tree list. Yeah, that water's cold though. All right, let's pick another name. See what them crazy boys are doing. Dana Glass. Dana Glass, if you will message me, I will send you one of the little gnomies. He's going to be able to stand up. He's not have the garland. It's just him. I'll send you one of the little Uncle Sams. Let me go back up. Okay. So got my stick, and all I'm going to do to my pot is I think I'm just going to dip my paintbrush down in there. I got my little chippy brush, and I'm going to stick him and get a little paint off of it because it's ooky. Just stick him. This is my white Waverly chalk paint. You can use acrylic paint, but I wanted just to kind of give my pot just a little something, something. Maybe. You could do whatever color. You could paint, you could do the little tin buckets. That's what she used. She used like a little tin bucket on hers last night. And she had painted it and made it all cute and did all the cute things to it and made it all adorable. So I'm just making it kind of look a little weathered. Can y'all hear them? Okay. I'm just going to kind of do a little around the inside too to make it look like it's done correctly. See? I just like that kind of washed look. Okay, that's all the painting we're going to do. Running a little late. Okay, you're all right, Alice. So now while that's all drying, I'm going to cut me some leaves. And I thought, you know, that green's it's going to be bright, but we're going to go with it and see. I got red string everywhere. I'm going to freehand me some leaves. I was working on something else yesterday, so I was cutting out this shape. And while the lasers were cutting, so I kind of got good at freehanding them. I'm going to cut that part off. So I just freehanded that out of felt. And then we'll do another one. So you just kind of do a swoosh this way. I know that y'all can hear them boys. There's no way that y'all can't not hear them. If you're patriotic, if you're patriotic gnome, if you ordered one and you get it in the mail, it doesn't have a hole, please message me or email me. I know y'all can hear them. I'm going to tell them. I'm going to say all those 1,000 people could hear y'all in the pool. There's no way that y'all can. I better put this in here first. Okay, so here's what it's going to look like. So I'm going to find a good spot. Let's see. And then I'm just going to stick it up into my flower. Doesn't that look like one of those homecoming mom things? That's what that looks like. Isn't it pretty though? Look how cute this is. I can't wait till Amanda sees it. Grandkids, they were the only one that were allowed. No. And I'm in a room, but the window is literally like right there. And ouch. I just put my finger in that glue. So I'm gonna get my leaves glued on. I should go out there and say, hey, all these people on this live said y'all need to be quiet. The thing is, it's teenagers. It's a bunch of teenagers. Look at how cute. But we're not done. We're not done. We're not done. This is the best part. Oh, yeah, Allison, these are, the youngest one out there is probably 14. So they're 14, 15, 16. Yeah. Okay. So now she had these fancy eyeballs that she used. They're like, she used to make dolls or something. And she had these fancy eyeballs. And she poked it in there for her face, for her little flower. You don't hear them? Yes, they're laughing and having fun. I'm sure they're pushing each other and horse playing and all that good stuff too. I see my husband out there somewhere wandering around. Your gnome is lost somewhere. Christine, message me and remind me, and I'll look up your shipping. Okay, so she used little glass eyes. And I was thinking, what can I use that look like that, that'll poke in the styrofoam? So I got out my thumbtacks. And I took my black. I had it before the live and was playing with it. And now, here it is. I just took my black paint pen, this Walmart one. Or you can do black paint. And I painted 2 of them black. So we're going to see how this works. Because I don't have any fancy eyeballs. We're going to just make us some fancy eyeballs. Looks perfect. So thumbtacks work great. They have them at the Dollar Tree, but I keep stuff in my little office supply. I don't want y'all to see it till I get the eyeballs in. Y'all, this is adorable. I can't stand it, y'all. It's so stinking cute. Look how stinking adorable it is. This little eyeball. See? I see you. Don't hear the boys. Okay. So then she took a little piece of wire. And this is some of the wire I used the other night. The black wire. And she took it and she wrapped it around a little dowel. And made a little U shape like that. And then I got to clip it off. Because I cut it way too long. And she made a little smile. Can't even hear them. Okay, so I'm just going to tap it with some hot glue to get it to just, I'm barely even going to get the glue out of the nozzle, so it will at least stay somewhere. And do acrobats. And turn it around and get it on there. Y'all. I'm so proud of myself. His little mouth. Wait, hold on. Hang on. Don't go anywhere. Oh. Why do you keep doing that now? You gotta act right for these people. I'm trying to, I'm just barely even getting glue out. It's not even, because this little wire, if you don't have any wire, use you a paper clip and cut it. Now you gotta behave now. Act right for the people. Let me fix your hair. Okay. How adorable is this? Y'all, is that not the cutest ever? You gotta fluff her hair so she looks presentable. Flannel fabric for your fall ones, and the balls came out so good. Something about that fabric. Yes, the flannel would look awesome. But see, if you did a whole ball like this, like a rag ball, and you just put them in your dough bowls, they're so stinking cute. On your tiered trays, just for some filler. But look how cute. Gonna fix her hair. And you could put a little bow up here. That would be so, so cute. So then I'm gonna take her, and I'm going to put her in the pot with the little bit of floral foam that I have. And I don't have any moss either, which, you know, I have a moss problem. I don't like moss. So I could, y'all don't go away because we're going to do like a real quick thing after this one. All right, so let's see. I'm going to fold it in half. Look, I got paint on my felt. Okay. I'm going to try to cut a circle. I didn't think about that till after the fact, that I needed something to cover up my moss with, my floral foam, because I don't have any moss. But you got to go see hers though. Hers is, she did different colors. And so she did like a more of lighter colors than this. And it's so stinking cute. So be sure to check her out. I'm not good at circles. So I'm going to cut a slit and cut my little circle out of the middle so I can slip it on my, like a little skirt. See if I can tuck it down in there so I won't have to trim it again. But if I had moss, I'd put moss in there. But see, it kind of covers up all that. But look at how stinking adorable, y'all. I just love her. Yeah, sunflower, you could just do the yellow, and then you could do like a brown, a light brown, and then do this part dark brown. You could just do it all of the fabric and not do the, what's the white on her face? It is this fuzzy yarn that I just glued kind of in a spiral around her face. And that's what Amanda did too. Yeah, you could put little flowers, but look y'all, look how cute this would be. Okay, so I've got this planner that I kind of redid. Me and my friend this weekend redid it. It used to be like a bright pink, and I spray painted it silver and did it galvanized. But how cute would this be if you had her in there, because I didn't have enough foam, or this is what I would have done. These are my flowers I made this weekend when we stayed up till 3 o'clock in the morning, and put your flowers in there with her on the sides. How stinking cute is this? Plastic tablecloths. Yes, you could do, yeah, the plastic tablecloths at Dollar Tree. You sure could do that with this. You sure could. I don't know if it would poke through, though, when you were poking the stuff through there. Okay, so I'm going to show y'all something really quick, and I played with it today, besides her. When the lasers are going and I don't have anything to do, sometimes that's what I do. Because I have to watch them. I can't leave the lasers. Okay, so Amanda Maid is who gave me the idea. So go check out her page and see how she did hers. All right, guys. So now, since y'all have wire, if you got wire to do the other stuff that I showed y'all, we're going to do something else with the wire. This is so easy, it's not even funny. Okay, so I have this chunky wood star that I got at Dollar Tree a while back. A cookie cutter would work, or anything like that would work. So I'm going to take my wire and I'm going to bend it along my star. So y'all getting a twofer tonight. Big Flower had babies. Yes, so see, you could put all those little ones and put it around that, and wouldn't that look cute? She's the queen of all the flowers. Okay, so I'm just going to bend it. Like I said, a cookie cutter would work. And this is that 16 gauge, and it's so stiff, but 18 is what I wish I had. But I thought that's what I bought, but obviously I didn't look at it good enough. So I'm just kind of taking this wire like this. And then I'm going to get back up here to the top, and I'm going to leave me a little extra room. Where's my wire cutters? I set them down. So this is a good idea too for tier trays or your dough bowls or any kind of thing, and you could even make a banner. What if you made a banner out of those? Just the head part, and you strung your string right through that styrofoam ball. Okay, so now I have this. All right, so I'm going to kind of accentuate my little crooks and crannies, my little bends, I guess. I just wanted to get that star shape, because Lord knows if I tried to bend it into a star shape, it would look like a hot mess. It might look like a hot mess now. Okay. I already did this today, so I know I can. All right. So then I'm just going to take my wire and kind of bend it around where it's going to stay closed, because we're going to cover that up anyway. Okay, Jean, look at that. You got to go back to the replay so you can see that beautiful little flower princess we just made. Amanda Maid is who showed me how to do that last night. I watched hers and I could not get enough. Okay, let's see. So let me twist this around so it stays together. That's my object. So I'm trying to get it. 18 gauge would be a little bit softer. This 16 is killing my fingers, but we're going to work with it. All right. Somehow, some way. So there's my star. My wonky star. So if you got wire, you can do this too. All right, let's see. Let's do, where's the blue I had that I wanted to use? This is from Walmart recently. Isn't it cute? Okay, so it's a fat quarter at Walmart. Comes in that little roll. So I'm just going to cut a slit right here and tear some. And then I'm going to come right up here and put a dot of glue at the top. And we're gonna wrap this star in this fabric. I love everything raggy like this. I love rag crafts. I love just the torn look. I love it. So I'm just gonna go all the way around, just kind of pulling it tight. This is easy peasy. You're watching me and Amanda at the same time? Is she live? It's probably from last night. Wonky is working for me. Yep. So I'm not particular of how this is going. I'm just kind of going all around. And it's going to cover up a lot of our imperfections. So yeah, y'all be sure and check out Amanda's page when we get off. Y'all go ahead and see one of the ones she did last night. And she actually shows two. And then I gave her some advice last night while we were on there live. I said, get some blush and put some little blush on her cheeks. Well, Lee didn't bring her blush out here. So, oh goodness. I got twisted up. Hold on. My wrong side of my fabric was doing weird stuff. Okay. I love rag craft stuff too. I made a rag quilt one time. Y'all ever made a rag quilt? Betsy as in Ross. That's it. Betsy. There's Betsy. I'm funny like that too. I name little characters and stuff just like they have a real personality and talk to them. Okay. So see, look how cute this is turning out. Do it with red fabric, blue fabric, white fabric. Make you a banner with them, like connect them all together. We almost made it all the way around, but it's not going to work. So we'll just start another one. Anita. I just like to show y'all things. Like, I just like to show y'all how to do stuff. When I find something out and I'm like, oh, I got to show them that. Just like this flower. I was like, oh no, I'm doing that flower. And if I'm doing it for me, I might as well just go ahead and do it for all of you because that way it'll be more fun. It's like y'all are sitting in my craft room and talking and chit-chatting and crafting. Okay, between rag and primitive crafts. I don't know, I guess maybe the primitive is rag too, but it's a lot of the plaids and the, I don't know. I don't really know. But you see how easy this was? And just to make a big garland with them and then like tie some hanging down fabric strings in between the stars on your string over your mantle or a buffet, that would be so stinking cute. Or just take these and lay them in a dough bowl or anything like that. Just stand them up on your tiered tray just for a little extra something in the background. Alice, I'm not sure what Amanda's like. It starts with an E. It's like Espinosa something. It's something like that. But Amanda Made is her page. I can't even pronounce her last name probably. Somebody probably on here will know. Thank you. You're welcome, Pam. Okay. So here is our star once I get all the... But you could wrap these in... You could do them in jute too. And then do some burlap, or you could do whatever. But look how cute. Okay, so here's the red one I did today. But look how stinking cute. You could even like tie them together and make you like a little thing. Or like I said, tie them on a string and then hang down some fabric in between each one and do them on your mantle. You could make a little star to hang in the middle. I mean, there's so many possibilities. But I was just playing around today. And I made this one, and I was like, okay, I'm going to show them how to do that tonight. But you got a cookie cutter, or even if you had a piece of wood and get you a star template, like print one off the internet, and put a nail and a nail and a nail. You know, you could put nails at all the points and the end points, and then wrap your wire around that. That would be, Tammy, I made the star. I took wire, and then I wrapped it around this to get that shape, and then I just wrapped fabric around it and made us some little stars. You could put them in a dough bowl, hang them up on your mantle, hang them. You could even hang them from the ceiling or your porch if you're having a 4th of July party. How cute, but cute banner, cute banner. You could even put like fabric behind it and put like letters or spell out 4th of July or boom or whatever. So, so cute. But just easy. Easy, easy, guys. Very easy. Yeah, you can do it for Christmas. Hang them on your Christmas tree. Do you some Christmas red and green. You could even get that tinsel-y stuff that's got wire in it. Pipe cleaners. You could do them with pipe cleaners. Same thing. So cute. They're so stinking adorable. Watch, Facebook's going to make this the picture on the video of me with my star eyes. So that is just cute. I love it. I just had to make some. All right, we're going to pick one more. We're going to pick somebody else. Since it's a holiday weekend. Roxanne Spencer. It says Roxanne Spencer is watching. So Roxanne Spencer, message me and I will send me your address and you'll get some happy mail. Happy mail. And he will come to your house. He's all the little pieces. Let me go back. Mandy, my brain just goes, it goes all the time. I'll see something like this and then I'll go, oh, but I can do this with it. And then I'll turn it into something else. It just goes all the time. The more creativity, the more you use it, the more you'll have. And that's the truth, because when you start brainstorming about stuff, it just goes into another direction and off to this direction. I mean, y'all see me do it on live before where I'm like, okay, I got this plan, and then I'm like, but wait a minute, let me get this over here and I can do this. It happens all the time. But this star is what I used. Just this wood. It's from the Dollar Tree. Charisse, you're a genius. You can make small ones and hang them on the bottom of your sun catchers. You sure could. And you could even thread beads on here, on that wire. If your wire, like this is 16 gauge, so it's pretty thick. But I have beads that's got big holes. But so remember, wire, smaller the number, the bigger the wire. It's opposite of what you think. Smaller the number, the bigger the wire. So that's all it is. I mean, but look how cute it is. I just like the ragged looking little things. This side looks kind of wonky. But wonky's cute. Okay, maybe I'll turn him like that. He looks better. Yes, the chunky stars. I've had these a while though. This wasn't recent. I was just trying to find something I could use to make the shape. And I was digging through my stuff and I saw that and I said, that's perfect. But a cookie cutter would work. If you have a star cookie cutter, or like I said, piece of wood, put you a nail here, here, and all the points in and out. Like, just print you a star off the internet and nail you some nails in a board and just wrap the wire around those nails and then pull it off, and there you go. Or if you're that good, you can form it by yourself and make a star, because I probably couldn't do it by myself. But I'm sure somebody on here, they're going to show theirs in the group and have these perfect points, and here mine is going to the side. Oh, looks like Patrick Star on SpongeBob. He's kind of like, eh. But if you're not part of the group, I have a free group. It's called Turquoise Valentine's Crafters Reveal. I'd love for you to join. All these people on here would love for you to join, because most of them are in there. And there's super amazing, talented people in that group. And just answer the 3 questions and they'll get you in there. But it's wonderful, wonderful community of people. Need some help with something? Don't know what kind of glue to use? Don't know what kind of paint to use? Ask them. They'll tell you. Don't know what kind of sewing machine thread or something to use? I was amazed the other day. Somebody was asking a question about sewing a swimsuit. And I was like, dang, look at the people that come on here and was like, oh, well, you got to do this and you use this thread and you got to use this kind of. And I was like, dang, y'all go. I'm so amazed. Some talented people up in here. We're all just better together. I tell y'all that all the time. You had the star from the Dollar Tree. Crystal, good deal. And if you got the wire for the stuff I made the other night, which is over there, or some kind of wire, there you go. Get you might could do a coat hanger, a wire coat hanger. You might could. It's kind of stiff. Hey, Fran, welcome. Just hit that little button to make sure you see everything that I do. And you can get on my texting list right up here. If you'll text on your texting app on your phone, if you'll text join to that number, and you'll be alerted every time I go live or when I restock my shop. Can you show the marshmallow people? Okay. All right. So Darlene Grattan makes these. She's a follower. How's my star going again? Lorraine? You just want to make me do that. Anyway, so these are the little marshmallow mugs, and Darlene makes hats for them. But I also have a video, and I show you, I bought these off Amazon, and y'all, they don't have these faces anymore. They have different ones. I show you how to make them out of the dice with the balloons, the Dollar Tree dice and balloons, and we painted the face on. But she'll make the hats for them too, because she's got the pattern down to where she has it to where she's not the hair. Pamela is Darlene Grattan. If you'll message her, she's in the group too. So if you join the group, you'll see her post. And I made a post last week sometime about the hats, and I tagged her in it. So if you'll scroll down on my page, you should see it. Yeah, everybody's willing to help everybody, and there's just beautiful crafts. I mean, beautiful stuff that people do. So these are the lemonade ones, if you're doing a lemon theme. So they're so cute. I love them. And look at the lime. I want all the mugs, and I want tons of mugs and the hats for all of them. They're so addicting. Y'all, look how stinking adorable they are. And I have to have mine back here and one on my tray. So I got a B one in the house. He's on my B tray. I got to change my tray out to patriotic. Oh, everybody's talking to Colin. Yeah, Colin's got 8 more days of a single man. So, y'all know I'm going to have a beach towel at the wedding because I'm going to be squalling in the front row. Squalling and with a beach towel. We've already got our mother-son song picked out, and I will probably cry every time I hear it from this day forward. I just, can you show the gnome? Oh, the pot, him? Oh, Lord. Let me grab him by his nose. Oh, if I drop him, I'm going to die. Okay. Him? Isn't he cute? Y'all make me drag all this down. We'll just play show and tell. Okay. Isn't he cute? This is the balloon weight thing from the Dollar Tree, and it's just stuck down in there. Of course, I took the bottom of it off. And I did him a few weeks ago. But this is fabric I Mod Podged on here, and I just painted the stripes. And I did seal him. He is, y'all, where is his flag? I took his flag off to paint him, and I never put it back on. No wonder he looks funny. Okay, so he's holding the flag, but I never put it back on there. Hey, Emily. There's Emily with Burlap Kitchen. So anyway, so that's him. I never glued his flag back on, and I just realized it. Duh. So he's supposed to have one of those little flags, like right here. He's supposed to have one of those flags coming off of him, and I took it off to clear coat him and never put it back on. I'm just like got all this patriotic going on. I got flowers over here. All this prettiness. I may be giggling when it's happening. So yeah, y'all go check out Amanda May too, and look at her flowers she did and the colors she did. They're beautiful. Yeah, the wedding is next Saturday. So I'll be going down there probably middle of the week, and because I'll be helping Paige do stuff and get ready, and you know, just the little things that need to be tied up, and my whole car's gonna be loaded down with stuff. And you couldn't find the right pots, Brenda. I'm sorry. Hobby Lobby has pots too, if you can't find them. No, you spelled it right, Tina. Good job. Yeah, so you know I'm gonna post pictures, guys, of my babies getting married. So I mean, Paige is like a part of us anyway now. So, but they just gotta make it legal, even though she lives there and he lives up here in Arkansas. Everything is so cute. I love it all. I know I love it all too. And all my little patriotic stuff. So yeah, y'all give these a whirl. These are easy. And you can get that, like I said, go to the picture frame part of Walmart. Not where the picture frames are. Where the picture frame hardware is. Where all the little knobs and screws and hooks and stuff is at Walmart. And they have wire that's for, not the kind that's braided, but it's solid wire. And it, you know, it's solid. It's not that braided kind of flimsy kind. But it's wire that's solid like that. This isn't it, but it's just in a round thing. And it'll say like 20 pounds or something like that. And it's a aluminum wire, I think. And it will, you can do the same thing with it. And it's only like a couple of bucks. It's not expensive. I talked about it the other night when I did the light bulb little critters we did. This flower, this is what we did. We did this tonight. And Amanda made, her page, Amanda, did this last night, and she used different colors, and I said, oh, can I do that on my live, and I will shout you out and give you credit for it. And she goes, yeah, because she came up with this like on her own. And I was like, I gotta show my people. I gotta show my people, which I'm sure I knew some of y'all were her people too, but I was like, I gotta show them. I gotta show them. It's so cute. I got paint on my finger. How can I just use that little bit of paint and get it all over me? How? Yes, the stars are stinking cute. And you can just like string them up, hang them from the ceiling, anything like that. How far do I have to go for the wedding? It's like 3.5 hours. Well, no, actually it's more than that. It's like 4 hours. Back home where I'm from, Central Mississippi. So, I'm not from Arkansas. My son lives in Little Rock, Arkansas, and I live just over the river in Hernando. So he's only like 2.5 hours. Yes, Amanda Maid is the creator of this flower. I just asked, could I borrow her idea? What are you talking about? A hole in the Uncle Sam? No. Okay, so when you get yours, and if you ordered the garland with the Uncle Sam, he should have a hole right here to where you tie him onto your garland. If he doesn't, message me, and we will make it right. You're from Alabama. Awesome. Welcome. It's your first night. Hit the follow button. What size pots did I use? Oh, mercy. I don't know. I don't remember. This is one from Dollar Tree. So this pot is this pot. You know how they come in those packs at Dollar Tree? So this pot and this pot are the same pot, okay? And I don't know what size it is, but I can measure this one. I want to say that was 6. Yeah. So it's 6, 4, and this is probably 3, if I had to guess. 3.5. So this is probably 3.5, 4, and 6 inch across. But Hobby Lobby has them in the back where the grapevine wreaths and stuff are. That's where their pots are. They're terracotta pots. And they're not expensive. I mean, like the biggest one was probably like $2.50 or something for that big pot. Sonia's in Little Rock. Well, that's where my son lives. He's working on the bridge. I know you know all about the bridge, Sonia. He is a construction engineer, and he is like one of the bosses over that bridge that's going right over the Arkansas River and making it into 10 lanes. So that's what he's doing. Thank you, Donna. My sister lives in Nesbitt, going to visit tomorrow. Lana, she ain't far from me. She is not far from me. Nesbitt's just down the road, just a little bitty piece. 3 pots, 3 different sizes, yes. And then this little thing is from Dollar Tree. They have them in like, they have them for 4th of July, but they also have them for the balloon weights, and I just took the weight off the bottom and stuck it down in a little hole in the top. Ah, I gotta find his flag though. He's, because you know, when I glued it on, me not thinking about it, I glued it on him, and I thought, well, I've got to clear coat him to go outside with clear coat spray paint. So I popped his little flag off. Well, I didn't ever put it back on, and I just realized it when I picked him up. I'm like, I didn't even put his flag back on. You can see hands being on that flower. Make some little arms. Well, Amanda did tie a little bow down here. She put a little bow there, but, you know, Lee didn't bring any ribbon, and all my ribbon is still in my other craft frame in the house. Somebody said, do I have her link to her? Her page is called Amanda Made. If that's what you're looking for, it's Amanda Made. So go look her up on Facebook and go check her out, and then go see the Mandy. They are actually, his company I think is the one that's fixing the bridge. Go check Amanda out and see how she did hers last night. She did different colors. Did you use it for that truck behind you? No, because Emily, I have several, and I don't know. I took kids off, but gosh, this place is a hot mess. There's no way. But yes, it is that same kind of little flower up there. I mean, flag. And he's holding it over here in this little hand. And so he's only got one hand, and there's nothing in his hand. I failed to put his flag back on, bless him. He can just hold a flower. Thank you, Darlene. There's Darlene. She's the one that makes the hats. These hats. Yes, and Barbara, you need to make these flowers. I have a video on that too. They are so stinking fun to make. Me and Kelly made these this weekend. I had to sit down and make me some because, you know, I didn't have any patriotic ones. So I had to make some with all my... So I drew circles, and she cut circles, and then I cut circles, and we had circles everywhere. Is your flag? Yeah, that's what Emily said, Robin, that flag. I have a little pack of those flags, so that's not the same flag, but it's around here somewhere. Flower reminds me of the ones that... Yes, the flowers that you used, you play music and it would dance. That's what it looks like. But it looks like one of those mom corsages that people do for homecoming some places. That's what this looks like. Isn't that a big mom they use, or chrysanthemum or something like that? I guess chrysanthemum and mom is the same thing. Is it up in that arrangement? Yeah, that's what everybody's saying. Is that flag? It's the same kind of flag, but that's not it. He has a complex. He does. He's just going to have to be satisfied with his little flag, holding his little... He looks like he's holding a pinwheel. Like one of those little pinwheels. He looks better with his flag. But he's been sitting back there for weeks, y'all, and I didn't even know he didn't have his flag. Bless his heart. Bless your heart. He didn't have his flag. Oh, olive branch is halfway. Okay. I like olive branch. These little flowers, they're fabric. Each one of these petals is a circle. And I have a video on it. Each petal is a circle. You cut out the circle. Fold the circle in half, and then fold it in half again, so you have like a little party hat. And then you stitch along the bottom half, and you cinch them all tight. And you put 5 of them on there, or you could do 6. 5 of them on there, and cinch them all together, and it draws up into a circle like that. And then you just put buttons on the front. They're easy. And if you go join the group, you will see flowers everywhere. Because everybody in that whole group, all 11,500 people in that group, have done these flowers. And it was just a cascade. It was like the parade of roses in the group for like a couple of weeks. And it was like every time you get on there, somebody's made them in black and white. Somebody's made them in red and white. Somebody's made them pink and blue. Somebody's just all these different flowers. And people did them for Mother's Day at church. And then nursing home people and teachers. And oh, it was just fantastic. Seeing all those flowers, it was awesome. So yeah, so go on my page and go to my videos, and it's a pre-recorded video, but I did do a live on it. And it shows you how to make these, and they are so super easy. And you can make them as big or as little as you want to, depending on how big your circles are. I will take lots of pictures at the wedding. Okay, I will. I'll scroll up and find your post. Whew, and all the thousands of comments. I'll try. Yeah, and the strawberries. I did strawberries, and we did ladybugs. There's the strawberries in that little gumball machine, but y'all can't see it. And then we did the ladybugs. Easy peasy peasy. Easy peasy. There's a video on that. I just try to make stuff that I know y'all already have. And we can just use what we already have for something else. So instead of running out and having to buy something every single craft. See, Deborah's addicted to the flowers. Some people have made like hundreds of these flowers. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I know your fingers are killing you. Yes, Helen, I need to make the butterflies. And I want to make dragonflies. Laura, you got to do the flowers. Especially for patriotic. They look like the little pinwheels. Yes, dough bowl, Nancy. I bet that looks awesome. If you probably hadn't already posted it in the group. To the group. Dawn, it is called, somebody will probably throw up a link for you right here. It's the Turquoise Valentine's Crafters Reveal is the name of it. Christine, probably yes. If I can, and I'm caught up, I may go live Monday, but I'm not 100% sure. There's the group link right there. Tina's done many of the flowers. Angie is, I'm going to try to go Monday night live, but I can't make a promise. Because, you know, I'm going to release the Patriotic Kit Saturday, and I'll make a post about it, and then I'll be packing orders and getting stuff for the wedding, and then I got to pack my clothes, and I got to go and do all that stuff. 120 flowers, Tammy. Goodness gracious alive. How many, you got to have that many sticks? Did you just buy like 2 or 3 packs of the skewers? Dragonflies, yes. I got to practice too. Thank you, Mandy. Yep, so we're going to have to do that one night. So I'm going to try to come live Monday night. So I'm not going to promise, but I'm going to try. So yeah, just to go to the group and then answer the questions is all you got to do. Now, Grenada, Mississippi. My son lives in Olive Branch. Well, Susan, you're just all over near me, your whole family. Olive Branch is not far. I used to work in Olive Branch. Thank you, Christine. Jody, I showed the Patriotic Kit last week, and I can't get to it right now because it's not even in here. My granddaughters. Oh. That's cute, Lorraine. You're making it out of her clothes. I love it. I saw people make them out of their father's clothes, shirts that they had passed on, or their mother's clothes that had passed on, and they made the flowers. So stinking cute. I could just sit here and talk to y'all all night, I think. A couple of packages, but I got a bunch of them already. I know, I keep them in my craft room. I paint beads on them, so I keep them. Oh, Joanna, you're nice. You're so sweet. I know y'all will. Oh, was it my last live? I think. Maybe it was. I don't know. Did I show on Monday? It was the last couple of lives or something I did. I showed the patriotic stuff kind of at the end. Good night, Tina. I'm going to hop off too because I got to clean up this mess and go see what the children are doing because they're not in the pool anymore. Oh, Brenda, you can watch the replay. I'm sorry we made this cute little dude or little girl and these little cute little stars. But you could, oh, y'all could connect them together, like put the wire together and make a whole chain. I just thought about that. Use them for beads too. Yeah, Tammy, I do. And I have a whole bunch in my drawer in here that's like, they're all covered with paint. Oh, Teresa, welcome, welcome. I hope you follow and stick around and join the group and all the fun stuff. Oh, gosh. Susan, you are just in a, whoa, fractured neck. Your daughter had open heart surgery. Oh, my goodness. You're taking care of people. Well, bless your heart. I'll be praying for you. Oh. All right, guys, I'm going in there to see what my family's doing. They're probably eating the kitchen down, you think, the kids? And I will see y'all hopefully Monday night, but I'm not going to promise. And if not, I'll see y'all the Monday after that. And I will post pictures. Don't worry. Don't worry. So I will see y'all next time. Have a good weekend. Be safe. Have fun. And remember those who've lost their lives in the war and stuff. So that's what we're celebrating Memorial Day for. All right, guys. Have a good weekend, week. See y'all next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.